Ahoy there, folks, and welcome back to Into the Breach for our second island for our third in parallel timelines run. How did the swap go? Well, we've lost the swap mech, and we've gained a... Hey, wait a minute. Yeah, we have ourselves a gravity mech now. So, that's interesting. We also now have a second Kazakh. Anyhow. Oh boy. Push beam. Or Herald. Huh. This is actually a very interesting decision because push beam doesn't sound bad. Does it work through buildings and mountains, I wonder? Is this a budget wind torrent? That's the interesting question, isn't it? Wind torrent is obviously more useful, but is this... What's the movement on this? 4. It's actually pretty high. Interesting. Obviously, the play would be Herald, but do I want to get rid of the grav well and replace it with the push beam? I know that seems weird, but I might go with it just for an interesting change of pace. Because, yeah, Gravwell is interesting, but let's be fair, most of it's going to be a Kaz fest. Kazakh doing all of his fancy damage. And it's not like we're not gonna grab Herald and put him in there because, you know what? Let's be weird. Auto shields, piece of junk. Yeah, push beam might not be the right play, but I want to give it a try. I want to see how that goes. It's crazy enough to work, right? I feel like we can get more use of it out of it than Gravwell. Mercury Fist is also kind of tempting, but if we're honest, meh. So we need 1 core and then 2 core. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get rid of the Gravwell. 1, 2, 3. And we needed 1 here for the building immunity. Alright. Let's see if that is the right play or not. It probably isn't, but we're going weird, because weird is fun. Alrighty then, so we've got Detritus. RST. Well, we've got the Vec hormones now. Which will probably be where we put most of our power into going forward, because we don't really need the damage yet. So, do we want to go here? Let's go RST. No bonus core. That kind of sucks. But we get a terraformer. So let's utilize it then. So, 1 cause, 2 cause, just cause. It's gonna be weird using it. It's kind of like a... And yeah, that does confirm that doesn't go through buildings. So not quite as powerful as a wind torrent, which is fine. It's honestly to be expected if we're perfectly fair. I mean, if I just get out of the way of that... Actually, we can do this, that, and that. Mech reactor on that one's actually really good. Move a little bit closer to the center. I mean, does the armor really matter? Considering, you know, zap zap. Kill you, block a spawn. Terraform south. We'll just give you the kill, I guess, and let you deal with this guy. Bye. Now, this is a somewhat risky squad, having 2 Kazakhs, because they can't repair. Which doesn't sound horrible until you realize, oh, wait, yeah, can't repair. Ew. So we can kill you. Block a spawn, block a spawn. That'll leave us 1 bug on this next turn. Which is easy enough to deal with. Alrighty. Terraformer doing its job. Put some power in. Hardened Shale. 7 enemies. Or less than 3 grid. Cataclysm's actually a little worrying, partially because we don't really have any flying units. At the same time, killing 7 enemies, it's all a bunch of hornets. Which doesn't sound terrible. We're probably going to do these 3, so let's do this one first. Blobber. Ick. With some luck, we can rush over to here and chuck them into this lovely L-shaped hole. And no. 1, 2... Yeah, you don't have enough. If I had put you over here instead, maybe we might have been able to pull it off, but no. It was not meant to be. This, on the other hand, is meant to be, and will be splendid. And that takes care of a lot of threats, too. And we just need to start whittling you down. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. That takes care of that. That takes care of that. And that takes care of some of you. A lot of smoke on the field now. Alright, so push beam a little bit less useful now, but we can still whittle some stuff down. This feels good. This feels good. And that feels good. Really just capitalizing on the bump damage with this one. Well, there we go. 11 out of the 7 destroyed. Don't kill the volatile Vec, and prototype Renfield bombs. Volatile Vec is a little bit... Nyeh. We have the push beam now. Which might be able to pull something off. Let's try it. Still looking for our second pod, or yeah, our second time pod, which should be... This one doesn't seem too bad with the bombs. Let's do this one. Somehow I knew it. That's interesting. I need you on this side. I'll go there. Maybe access some bait, push somebody into the water. That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. Okay, that's kind of solves itself there. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. I like that. And I'm going to have you block another spawn. No, we'll have 2 spawns blocked this turn, which is a lot. That's a little bit aggressive. But it does mean we can get you without having any real issues. ba. Ba ba da ba 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 ba. That's bad. But yeah, it could be worse, I suppose. Just kill you. I can't kill you. I could do this, but that kills the pilot. I want to do this. How much move do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough to deal with you. I want to do this. At the same time, I kind of want to do this. But I feel like this is going to be a better play. Yeah. Does mean you have to deal with him. Like so. So we're gonna have 3 back on the field. We need to grab that this turn. They're all Hornets, which isn't bad. You're not even a threat. There's our pod. So it's a 1 of 3. Are we going to end up with 3 Kazakhs? Hilarious if it does. Nope, Ariadne. Not quite who I was hoping for. Dang. Still. I mean, she's immune to fire. Not worth it. Not worth it. But such is life. Alright, you need health. Because with how much I'm blocking, you need health. I think I'm okay with that. Alright, Gamma Trench, or... less than 3... yeah, let's do this one. I'd rather deal with the Vec. A volatile Vec. You are going to go here. That is actually really good. So you're going to go here. You're going to go here, and you'll go there. Let's see how we can pull off something interesting. Yeah, I mean... yeah. I figured as such. Which actually makes... no, not with the bump damage. So, this makes sense. but I want to do this first. Get the blobber off the board. Now, preferably. Though, of course, that doesn't deal with that, doesn't deal with that. I mean, we have 3 threats on the board, 3 mechs with which to do it. I mean, what can you do? So you'll have to deal with this. Well, that was a screw up. You should have been here instead. 1 damage, I'll take it. You're gonna probably attack here again if I were you. No, up there. Sneaky buggers. That's actually really good. I'll take that. I need to remember that friendly fire is a thing. I don't think I've actually really used it at all, now I think about it. Interesting. Okay, I see something good there. You don't quite have enough movement for what I want you to do. Alright, we have to do this, so where are you gonna go? Oh, you're armored. So I can actually... Ah. That's the first time I think the armor science actually been on my side. I can actually chuck you around and not have to deal with a worry at all. Maybe now you'll attack something different, huh? The leapers are a good thing. He says with some admittedly silly comments in his head. Alright, well... I mean, we just need to kill you. We can tank that. I don't know. I am on normal. I haven't really noticed anything out of the ordinary here. Alright. Let's see if we want to make any final shifts. Judo Mech might see a... might be what ends up getting shuffled away. Siege Mech is kind of just whatever. Gravity Mech's Very low on power cores right now. Starting with armor. Because of course you are. Let's see if we can utilize this push beam. One blob dead. That's... I see a good play. Push these two to here. Go here and slash you, which would bump into him. Meaning a lot of goos. Could also do this. Let me put you there. Do this. We have a reset, so let's see if the goos will cooperate here. They will, in fact, cooperate quite nicely. Alright, so 3 goos, a firefly, and then 2 other bugs. Let's see what we can pull off. Blobber's not what I wanted to see. Okay, artillery there. Makes sense. Three, 4. You're still massive? Yes. We'll take grid here. I don't want to take grid, but we might take grid here. Let's see. An artillery there kills you, kills you, kills you. Doesn't deal with you. If only you were over here. Because then a push would solve this whole problem here. Because as it stands, push isn't really helping. Beyond doing this, which doesn't solve half our problems. At least nothing that won't solve. I do not want to lose the corporate tower, because corporate tower is a nice place. Right? Maybe? We're losing grid. I think I just have to be okay with that. I don't want to lose grid. But with this many bugs on the field, we're going to lose grid. And you know what? That is fine. How much grid am I willing to lose, though? It would have to be you to attack this lone building here. Or we could let him. I think we're going to let him do his thing. Because this kind of solves itself. If you could get a little bit closer, I could do something funky with this. But, nah. Alright, grid defense. Of course not. Yeah, you'll get the kill there. Won't kill you, but so be it. Yeah, that was no perfect run for me here, but one grid isn't going to be a huge deal. Ghana or the Graph, well, we just had you, we just sold you, you're trying to sell it back? Does Pinnacle have some sort of weapons deal with RST or something? Anyways, that's gonna do things for the parallel timelines for tonight. Not really a huge... I mean... yeah, if you looked at just this screen, you'd think, oh, it's a typical Steel Judoka run, until you look at these two. And then this. 1 in 3 chance, and the game kind of let me down. Oh well, I will see you all with the next episode. After the swap, we'll probably say goodbye to the Siege Mech and see what we get in return. Or it might be the Judo Mech that goes. Who knows? Anyways, I wish you all the best for the rest of your day. Cheers.